Hey, what's up? This is Raw from the Raw Intuition Brunch podcast, and now the Raw Intuition Brunch channel on YouTube. Hey! So, this is a test run, so I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I'm currently breastfeeding, so whatever. But I'm really excited to introduce myself. I actually just realized that I didn't introduce myself on the podcast either. So if I'm able to use this audio, I might throw this on the podcast as well as the YouTube channel. But I am Ra, and I am an intuitive astrologer. I have been studying astrology for 20 years, and I plan to make a video and recording about how I found astrology and all of those things. I am making this channel because I would like a space to talk about astrology during a pandemic. That's how I made my podcast, because I was like, I want to interact with people and talk about astrology. That's all I want to talk about. So I was like, I'll just make a podcast with some people who want to talk about it with me, and then we can bring more people in. And like, to be honest, on a personal level, this is really just for me to hold myself accountable to my own crap. Because if I say it and I like put it out there on camera, on recording, or like in the world, and people are listening to it, then I kind of have to hold myself accountable to my own crap, right? Because I'm really good at giving advice. I think I'm good at it. I don't know. Some people might not agree. I resonate with you or I don't resonate with you. I don't really care. But like, I hope I resonate with you. And I hope you enjoy coming and listening to me talk about whatever it is. I became an astrologer because of my Saturn return. So I had been studying for a really long time, and I'm going to make a separate video about my Saturn return because it was absolutely off the wall insane. I have Saturn in Capricorn, and my chart is crazy. Not everybody's Saturn return in Capricorn was that crazy, but a lot of us was, because the pandemic hit when Saturn was in Capricorn. So I mean, but it's a crazy time, and I'm just looking for a space where I can be introspective and philosophical and talk about spirituality and religion and hope and peace and love and all of those things. So I pulled some cards because I am very close with cards. I don't know. I have a strong connection with cards ever since I was a kid. My mom had them laying around, and I was always using them. Razia wants to say hi. Say hi. And so I pulled some cards. I have from my astrology deck. I might do like a review on like all my cards and stuff that I use. So this has I pulled Aquarius. Crazy, right? Like I wish I would have recorded myself pulling these. From now on, whenever I pull the cards, I'm going to record myself live as soon as YouTube approves it, but they wouldn't approve the live for like 24 hours or something. So I couldn't pull live. But anyways, and then I pulled Venus. Super crazy because Aquarius is in Venus. And whatever, it's not that impressive because I didn't do it live, but Jupiter and Venus, the other card I picked, is also conjunct in Aquarius. And so Jupiter, my card here, because I can talk forever about Jupiter, says your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. In the sign of Aquarius, this energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. I have like a whole thing on Aquarius, and I can do more Aquarius long discussions. And then we have Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, and indulgence. And I'm telling you, it's so crazy that I picked these because I've been talking about the Jupiter-Venus conjunction. There's a ton of planets in Aquarius right now, and Jupiter and Venus, when they're conjunct, it's kind of like an astrological Valentine's Day, but it doesn't always happen on Valentine's Day. And so when Venus, the planet of love and desires. And I wouldn't say it's pure love. It's definitely more like human desires and the the good pleasures of life, you know, those the things that we enjoy, like success and beauty, indulgence, the things that the card said. And Jupiter is really associated with luck and expansion. It really expands whatever it's next to. So sometimes it's not always a good thing. I've heard a lot of people say like Jupiter can expand your waistline if it's next to something. But anyways, right now, Jupiter is expanding love, success, abundance. And it's in the sign of this energy is freedom, loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological Aquarius, right? So it's spreading love in those areas, in Aquarius areas. And hi. So what that means for me, anyway, is that it is expanding my rising sign in Aquarius because I am an Aquarius rising. That's based on the time of birth. There's a ton of YouTube channels. I'm going to reference everyone all the time to all of the different through the houses, through the signs. If you want to learn astrology, and then if I get requests to do my own of those, I just don't really want to do those because everybody does them. And there's a lot of people going around, then they start getting mad and like saying, oh, this is plagiarism, that's plagiarism. And I'm not really into that. I'm not really trying to like claim anybody else's stuff or pretend to be whatever. I don't know. But like, I like to hear different people's perspectives on all the signs through the houses and the planets through the houses and through the signs, blah blah blah, aspects, this conjunct that, that's where that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google those terms and read it. I can, like I said, make videos and I'll probably discuss them, but there's a lot of people have already done it. If you want, like, I'll make a whole video about all of my resources that I use, that I prefer, that I've used over the years. And you can get it from there. So for me, this is really just expanding and networking, expanding love, expanding networking. And what I know is astrology and philosophy and psychology and spiritual and religious, and that's what I'm into. That's what I know. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert in anything. I'm just a human, just a mom with, you know, my own life experiences, my own crazies, my own successes, like, and I don't want to pretend to be some kind of guru or anything. I'm on a quest of healing myself and being the best mom I can be, the best partner I can be, the best human I can be. And if that somehow helps someone else, then that's great for me. I get a lot of motivation from that. And so this is to hold me accountable to myself while also me and my ego wanting to help someone else in the process. And I hope that that gets through even to just one person, even if I just get like one person who's like, this was very helpful for me, that would make all of, you know, making these videos worth it. Plus, I think just having a like kind of a journal almost of my process through these things and helping me process what I'm going through in my journey and how I got to where I'm at now and what that means for me. I'm rambling, right? That might happen a lot. I don't know. I'm new to this. So it is my first day kind of on video. And by the way, I'm terrified of video. I'm like super terrified of doing this. And it went away with this huge Aquarius stellium with like all these planets. There's like 6 freaking, well, not anymore because the moon's in Pisces now as I'm recording. So there's 5 planets in Aquarius. And my fear of being on camera just like went away. So I'm super stoked about it. Anyways, I I'm going to share with you a couple more of my cards. And I asked my cards what my channel is going to be about, what this is, why I'm here, why am I doing this, on a higher self, because like my ego knows why, like, right, because I just want to talk about what I want to talk about, and I want to like share that and connect with other people and hopefully help other people and hold myself accountable to my own crap. But I was like, what's really happening on a higher level? And so, like I said, I wish I would have pulled these live, and from now on I will always pull my cards live, or at least try to. And like, I think I'm going to do that, even though people probably won't come to the lives, which is probably the purpose. I just want things to be in real time, so you know that it's not like edited. I don't know, I guess, whatever. So I got this deck from this woman named Jackie. I don't know if she wants me talking about her, I'll ask permission or not, but I met her at a psychic fair or a holistic healing fair, one of them. And we went and would like hang out and like read each other's stuff. And she pulled this deck from out and pulled some cards for me. And one of them was like crazy resonated. And it was a dragon, the blue rose dragon. And I've had this blue rose tattoo forever, and that's a whole other long story. But the deck just resonated so much with me because she was like, this is your dragon. This dragon protects you. And I'm like, okay, that's a new concept. But it resonated so much that now I always use it. And I'm learning it. So not an expert, but I pulled what dragon is my channel's dragon. So this is my channel's dragon. And it is the Lilac fire dragon. Let me see if I can get some more light on it. And it is so beautiful. And I don't know if you can see what that says, but it says, transmutes through the power of divine love, open up to transcendent love and enlightenment, purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. I love that. That is awesome. And so it says about, it has like the little booklet I'm going to read from, because like I just got this deck like a few months ago. I don't know all the dragon cards. I'm not like an expert. But it says these dragons are 5th dimensional. However, they can reach up into the 9th dimension to access the awesome lilac fire of source, which is a new energy recently graced to earth. This carries transcendent love as well as enlightenment. When these dragons pour their lilac fire over and through us, we are bathed in divine feminine light, which has the power to dissolve all lower energies in pure love and bring us peace, hope, and joy. It also bathes us in the higher divine feminine qualities of wisdom, agape, and oneness. Having this energy in our aura may even allow us to experience bliss and ecstasy. Yes, please. Like, give me some of that. So I'm going to officially name this the Raw Intuition Brunch Channel Podcast Dragon, the Lilac Fire Dragon. It says, when you choose this card, a lilac fire dragon will touch you with incredible 9th dimensional light. So call it in and ask it to touch you. As it approaches you, breathe in divine love. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna breathe it in. And sense the lilac fire enveloping you. This will enable you to let go of the old easily, calmly, and graciously. Oh my God, I need to do that. You have no idea. I bet a lot of you need to do that too, because like it's been real. Like the last couple of years have been real. Notice particularly how you feel when this dragon touches you, and sense the purity of the love that it radiates. Ask this dragon to remain with you to encounter the glorious light of the lilac fire and take you into a new and illumined way of being. When you do this, the love radiating from your heart will become purer and more beautiful. People will sense this and respond with trust, respect, and gratitude. Consciously work with this beautiful dragon and notice the difference it makes to your life and the quality of love around you. So yeah, that's the dragon in this space. This is where we're going to be at. This is the energy. If I forget and you are listening later and you're like, you need to go get your Lilac Fire Dragon card out and reread that, because it's just accountability, right? So anybody watching, accountability. I also have this beautiful, again, let me just show it again, because I'm all about like wanting you to know where I'm getting information from. I want to be like transparent. But this is the Dragon Cards Guidebook by Diana Cooper. So yeah, I use those in my reading. And if you want your own deck, you should get one because they're badass. But if you want me to pull you a dragon card, I will. And I got this deck from a woman. Her name is Grandmother Percy. And I don't know what but oh no, where's her picture? I have a card with her picture on it. And it should be in here, but I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. Okay. She's supposed to be on the front. So this is Grandmother Percy. And she is, I went to a Gona training, which is a gathering of Native Americans. I'm not Native American myself, but I somehow always end up with a lot of, around a lot of Native Americans, and I really resonate with a lot of the energy and the ceremonies and the traditions. I also have a little brother who is Native American, and I have a lot of links. But anyways, so I'm at this training because I worked for a Native company and organization, and I met her, and she did like the most amazing job of teaching healing through Native practices. And it's Grandmother Percy is a member of the Hopi Tiwa tribe from the village of Wapai, Arizona. Percy is a grandmother who is dedicated to healing hearts, minds, and spirits of those that are experiencing pain, educating those who are eager to learn, guiding those who have taken the wrong road, and reminding those who forgot the message. She is a wisdom gatherer and protector of ancient wisdom. She stands in support of all people from a variety of ethnic groups and religious traditions. As a Hopi elder, she believes in the Hopi prophecy. When the grandmothers speak, the world will begin to heal. The messages on these cards came to Grandmother Percy after the death of her daughter as part of her own healing. She is sharing them with you in hopes they will bring peace, balance, and healing into your life. And these cards do what they're supposed to do. So I was working with people who had experienced homelessness and was now in housing, and it was my job to like help them and navigate services, all those things, because I'm a case manager normally, or a social worker normally before. And so these cards, I would pull them for my clients because they just always resonated. And clients like always they're like, oh my God, that's exactly like an answer to what I'm going through. And so I always use them in my readings now, and they somehow are always on point. I had some native gourds because a really close friend of my mother makes native gourds and, makes kachina dolls and all of these things. He's really, really, really good. I should have had some on me to show you, but I traded a gourd for this deck. And she was like super excited about it. She was like, this is a really, really good trade. Because I think those gourds go sell for like $100, $200, $300. They get sold in like the Herd Museum and stuff. So anyways, this is the card I pulled when I said, what is the wisdom and card that I need for this channel, to do this channel? And this is what Grandmother Percy energy had to say about that. Participate. Today I will participate in life with enthusiasm by laughing often, laughing at myself, yeah, and laughing with others. I will honor my emotions only as tools that alert me as to whether my needs are being honored, so I can take proper actions. Today, I will be enthusiastic and will practice using my emotions to alleviate my consciousness. I will work hard and play hard. My life is fun and exciting. Today, I will create my life by enjoying and living the moment. Yes. So this is the energy I want to be in with Grandmother Percy. Thank you. The grandmother has spoken. The world will heal. If you want to see. I don't know. So I'll get better. My camera will get better. My ranting will get better. Whatever. I don't really care. I watch a lot of people on here that's been doing it for years and they still kind of rant. So like I have grace with myself. So I have always been very connected with the tarot. And my mother gave me this deck when I was like 10 years old. And I always used it, but I never actually connected with the original archetype meanings because I didn't have a teacher. So I'm currently learning through my friend Jen all the archetypal and traditional meanings of the Rider-Waite deck, or just, you know, traditional tarot, because most of the cards I use during readings are oracle. But I've always been very connected. I was using tarot cards and reading my friends since I was a child. But like I said, with no training and no actual awareness of what these cards were like supposed to mean. I would just look at the pictures and like try to channel something from them. So this card is the Seven of Wands, and I love this deck. This is my, like I said, I don't know if they sell this anymore, so I should look up and see if they have it like at any store. But it is, and I can do reviews or like more in depth to show you more of these cards if you guys want. But this is the Seven of Wands, and it says valor on it. And so this card, I went and clarified with my friend Jen just to make sure, but traditionally this card means to go forth, fight the good fight, and success will come with like hard work or something, she said. But like I definitely was like an indicator that I'm on the right track doing this channel, that it's the right timing, that I felt like I was what's the word, validated. I guess I was validated in my timing. It was just nice to feel that connection with the universe, that they were like, go ahead, you're doing the good thing, you're fighting the good fight, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I also pulled, this is from my mudra deck that gives very practical, because I'm all about doing like physical things, applying practical things that are tangible, instead of just saying like, oh, you know, fix your mood. That doesn't work for me. So I don't expect that to work for anybody else. So I love these mudra cards because they give you, they're always relevant. Like all of the ones that I use, I found them to be relevant because they just always seem to go with whatever the issue is. Like, so these ones I pulled, what do I need to be successful in what I'm trying to do here, right? Whatever the higher purpose is for whatever I'm doing, right? What do I need? and it says alignment. And I think that, I don't know, but I like it. So it's assists in integration, harmony, and balance. And I tend to be a little out of balance. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I tend to be a little disharmonious at times. I tend to be, you know, needing some integration. And that's why I love astrology so much, because I need the integration. Like, some people don't need it. Some people don't need astrology or don't want to do with it. That's fine. Bye. But like, benefits: assists in setting all elements and systems of the body on the path to health and self-healing. That is definitely what I'm all about. Supports energetic well-being, helps to integrate all elements, opens one to inner peace and inner knowing. And then it gives like a little description on how to do it with a little picture. And then it's gives you a little, all of who I am is in perfect alignment. Am I doing it right, you guys? All of who I am is in perfect alignment and well-being. So I'm making sure that my feet are grounded on the ground, and I'm doing this, and they said solar plexus, which I think is right here. And and then you know, you say the little mudra and you do all those things, and it helps so much to ground you. So if you want, or to sorry, to align you, this one, but mostly it's like a lot of grounding. This one is the inner sense one: clarity, senses, inner peace, reduces sensory overload, which I get a lot of, where I'm like, oh my God, so much sensory. So okay, so I'm back. I had a sensory overload, but I had to take care of something real quick. So the clarity, this one, which I really need. So I think these are probably going to be part of my routine, or I might just pull new ones for every episode. I haven't decided, but I might pull new ones for these. The other ones are probably the dragon staying, though. That's forever the dragon of the channel, until I feel differently. So the clarity, sense, inner peace, reduces sensory overload and aids assimilation of life experiences, assists abdominal breathing, calms the nervous system, supports the urinary and eliminatory systems. That's so funny. Okay, so, and it's water, and the mantra is inner sensing guides me to greater understanding. And there's like little books in here, which I'm not gonna read, because I'm gonna try to not make this too long, but this is that. And like I said, if you want me to do like a whole little thing on any of those decks or all of my decks, I'll probably do it. So I am gonna do this one like this. You want to do it too, baby? You want to do it? She wants to do it too. You want to join me? Oh. Say hi. Say hello. So this is my love. And that just really calmed me down right now. Even though I'm kind of multitasking. But it did. Just taking that 1 second to do the hand movements and to just take a deep breath and focus on abdominal breathing. Because I'm honestly way more calm than I thought I'd ever be making a video. But it is nerve-wracking a little bit. And she's like, hey, getting hungry. So I think we're gonna wrap this up. And that's all my my cards I wanted to talk about right now. I also have another medicine cards deck, which I'll save for another video so I can go feed her. But thank you so much for joining me. This is a Aquarius time, and I'm very excited about it because, you know, all of my favorite stuff. Yeah, she's like, no, we're done. So whatever. I was just hungry. Okay. All right, baby. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I'm coming. What do you say when you want milk instead of crying? What do you say? What do you say when you want milk? Say milk? You want milk?